Hello, everyone, ladies and gents, butts and big butts. What am I talking about? It's Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I hope this is finally the correct title because I don't want to screw up again. So yeah, we're finally in the library and we're now talking back to Snake, who is now in the nice Assassin's Creed robes. I don't know why, it's awesome. Look at that. Don't you want that robe? I want it. Sure, you're blind, you're skinny, you're white, you're pale, but I love it. It's just you. Makes you look like the Grim Reaper.
You like?
Of course I like. You, go eat your peanut butter. Ay, ay. Snake's shoulders slumped and he shook his head slowly. Oh, I forgot. What am I doing? How dumb of me. Here's the time. October 13, Tuesday, Hong Kong time, 12:51 in the afternoon. Yes, I know, I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm still doing it. Stop. Leave me alone, people. Leave. Okay. Shook his head slowly. He finally gave it up. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Didn't we pass this sentence? Wait a minute. Why is it lagging again? Why? Why? What did I do now? Plug-in container. Really? Get out of my life. Okay, beep, 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 beep. It should not happen. Okay. It's still doing beep, beep, beep. Never mind. Let's move to the top floor. Junpei nodded. With that, they climbed the stairs to the top floor. With a pink book, and a coat rack, and the handles, and the light, the circle of life. Snake was silent for a moment after they arrived, then finally crossed his arms and spoke. Suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet. Why is the other two missing? Where's the other two? They're so big and small and they're not really hard to miss. 7, Clover, where are you both? And why I made sure Clover did as well. But she managed to talk. To all be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up to me, and of course, it's on the Braille card! He gave a message engraved on a card. Snake reached into his sleeve and pulled out a small, stiff piece of paper. Hello. It looked a good deal like the one he shown to everyone in the second staircase. So he had 2 cards. No, only 1. Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the honorary game on it. Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read to you. However, they weren't the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read. And that was... Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell and I activate your sister's detonator. Snake nodded. What about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero 2? I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth and not hers? Yeah, that does seem a little weird. To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. She still apparently told you. That girl. What's wrong with her telling me? She's good! She saved me! Because of her, I saved your life! I found you! I figured something out with the thing she told me. Told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activator detonate thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs, happy as a clam now that you're back. Glanced down at Clover and 7, examining one of the bookshelves. That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is 0 is very high. I know! That's why he's gone! That's why you cannot see that you're alive. I feel I can assume that Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I can very much doubt that he would kill us. Why not? Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover and about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was. But he tried to kill me in the other endings. I know he was the one that killed me with the knife. I know I didn't see his face, but it says 2 figures, so it means that both of them were the ones. Like June, Akane, and Santa. They stabbed me in the back. They shoved it up my heart. It turned up my heart. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my daughter's looking at me weirdly now. I'm sorry, I'm very hot. I'm just very hungry. Hungry in the head. I cocked his head as though he was listening to something very far away. His face looked dark as though something was weighing on him. Snake? Wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him. Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment? Yeah. How much do you know? I know about one girl die. Relaxed to take everything that every little Clover told him. The morphogenic field in the experiments the year fighter that had dealt with. Now the experiment had taken place simultaneously at two locations, one being the ship and the other one being building in Nevada, how they played the nonary game. He told him everything. And finally he told him how a girl had died during the experiment, but did not say the name. Oh, she told you all that, did she? Looked down, his face was tight. A slight tremor shook his body and he tried to hide. Put on a good front, but even Junpei could tell he was holding back something deep and powerful. He made as if to brush something from his face and looked up at Junpei. At any rate, now I know how much you've learned. That remains for us to determine who did this and why. Then you tell me what happened. Slowly nodded. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceutical. There are four of them running the show. Hongo. Nijisaki. I can't speak that, I'm sorry. Kobuta. Mushashido. That's the guy with us. That's the guy with us. I love his jacket. I love his trench coat. I don't care. It's really awesome looking. It's like gumshoes. I like the collar, but I don't like it on you. Get off. It's mine. It's a right-hand man and the line shared the planet. You're the one that died. You're the one that died in the goddamn first door. At the research and development vision. You were the one that died in the captain with the zero bracelet. As their majority share stockholder. It was these four people who had planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, Nijaki put it together, Kabuta developed the technology required, and Mushashido provided the cash. So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kabuta, Mushashido. Sounds like all brands for shampoo. Junpei didn't shake the sense that he had heard those four names somewhere before. Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you can say, for this control was a morphogenic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo such a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills at each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same result. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more people there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. How? Why? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field visible to the naked eye, and through that field, that resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's initially the idea behind morphogenic fields. But that's just a theory. Can't bring yourself to believe it. No. How about the one that password? Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to. Whether the devil exists or not, has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists, or whether or not he does is immaterial. So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenic field. He nodded. But I still don't get it. He said they wanted to figure out how to control people. Right? Is that what you're saying? Yes. So how are they going to do that with morphogenic field? I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. Chance of you knowing that answer is, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Let's say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you have heard about nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind thought the process and actions are all part of resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the field are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far? Yeah. Oh, wee. Under pressure. I told you not to wear your shoes. Okay, back from wee. Let's say, hypothetically, that there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people. What would happen? If one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do a handstand as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do? Oh, and there's no way. I'm not done. Imagine another scenario being another person. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who would grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? You know, this doesn't make any sense to some people. What would happen then? And I'm amazed that this guy can actually simplify this in easier English. A person who has the power to write the field and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as writer and reader, or a transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these? Thought about it for a moment? So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying. Like how you got the thing called truth and gone, truth and gone. Yes, close enough at least. Come on, that's just crazy. Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least that's how they thought. That's why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the nonary project began. Sunny looked very serious. Junpei, have you ever heard of the Ganfield experiment? Ganfield. Yes, that was an experiment in the telepathy, right? They put a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Yeah. They showed one picture. They showed them one of the picture and asked the other what they saw. That one, Lotus, they explained. Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct. So why'd you bring the Ganfield experiment? Because it was used to screen subjects for the nonary project. The hospital in the remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceutical. I can never pronounce that correctly. Hongo used it to contact. Yeah. Careful. Dun dun dun. I want to remove the stick. I cannot. Wait, I'm trying to remove the stick out of a marshmallow. I did it! There. Now, eat that marshmallow in celebration. However you want it. Now, sit down and eat. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them he found had potential. Hello, sit down. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seems as though they might be able to access the field. I can't breathe. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. His face barely moved as he spoke. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children in total. For reasons they were not fully understood at the time, and each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As much, 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put in Group 0, or Q, were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. I can't read! The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. How do you know who can receive and who can transmit? The Group A were placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are two things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first thing is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what it meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, or it can easily be interpreted. Gosh, I can't read. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access, like how you were stuck in a coffin, Snake. Therefore, Hongo set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each puzzle before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to clue danger. More specifically, he had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into the life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and the puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Hongo explained the situation to the group children in Group Q. You finished? Finish? Okay. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the room. When you solve them, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they'll be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink and your brothers and sisters will drown. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? How is this? What? It was because NASA had access to the replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment and instruments, everything, all of it identical. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts were facing by putting themselves in the same situation. They attempted to solve the problems they knew, and they knew the astronauts were experiencing. Once they had found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the problems they found and transmit what they learned through the field. The children in Group A, however, had to access the field to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage. Snake sounded defeated. The half-hearted attempt at derision served only to show how much the story had affected him. Just as Junpei was about to speak, the two idiots come into contact. Hey, Junpei. Snake! How much longer are you gonna sit around with those bony asses? Come down here already. Snake's voice echoed from up below. Snake took a deep breath and blinked rapidly, as if just waking up from a long nap. He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here. We need to dress up and get Cinderella and go to the ball and dance with her all night long till midnight. Snake headed for the stairs, but Junpei put an arm out to stop. Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids? Why? Well, I thought it was only 16. Oh yes, that's what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted, used in Hongo experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play an honor game with any less, could you? Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong? Yes, I am. There are 2 more children. However, they have no relatives. They had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they were missing. They're a brother and a sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. And the sister's name was... Couldn't seem to bring himself to continue. It's because the thing is now in effect. So now even their memory of what happened in the past is affected as well. 9 years ago. So what happened 9 years ago is getting affected unless I solve it now. In the present. If I cannot fix the problem now, then the child 9 years ago will die. You'll see what I mean. It looked as if he was about to say, brought him great pain. Akane. That was the girl who died. Junpei felt as if he had been punched in the stomach. His vision went blurry and his head felt light. He couldn't think straight. Everything was blank. Akane Kurosaki died 9 years ago. If she had, then who was Jun? See? No, that was impossible. It couldn't be true. Akane wasn't an uncommon name. If Snake had known her last name, then that would have been a different matter entirely. So they share a name. There were many other people who did as well. It meant nothing. It was a different person, of course. Of course! It had to be. Junpei shook his head hard. And what are you doing? And pulled back himself to reality. Something wrong, Junpei. Your breathing sounds strange. Then Snake had noticed. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm. Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright? Snake raised an eyebrow but said nothing. He headed down the stairs, Junpei bringing up the rear. He couldn't bring himself to ask. He told himself he knew the answer already, but he couldn't bring himself to ask what the girl's last name had been. With every step he took, the cold, hard sound of the feet against the metal dug at his heart. I really better read these sentences, am I? A wall with an iron bolted to it. Where are those two? Hello? Hello? Where did the two go? The gate is huge. Well, it's not just regular not unlocked, so you can get out if you want. Still, it'd be kind of pointless to leave. I need to look around this place some more. No, I just need to know where the hell are the two? On the bottom floor. Made of metal probably was a wise choice of a building material. Yes, I know, but I want to know where the two went. Hello? Hello? Not the bookshelf. Where did it go? Why is it lagging again? I knew it. Cinema Plus! Stop screwing me up. Why is it always Cinema Plus? Why? Why? Shannon, why? No, seriously, where am I supposed to go now? Hello? This is what the shadow picture was pointing to. I didn't say 5 at the end of the shadow picture. Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Yeah, where would you look at that? I should have just come here instead. There's a big red button behind the book. We should press the button. Then the thing will open. Wrong side of the thing then. I was looking at the other side. I'm such a dum-dum. What is that sound? That sounded like something really big was moving. Came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Well, you good? Glad you're not talking about yourself. Big guy. There's a keyboard in front of the numbers, and there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's gotta be a hint of some sort. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's 13, 14, 5, and 13. Is it? I can't really see, it's so blurry. You just need to put in the numbers from the wall to the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. Oh. 13, 3 or 4. Then that means I bet you're gonna type in some keyboard. But you can only enter letters, and it looks like you only enter 4 letters. I guess you need to hit enter once you're done. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's see. If I'm correct, maybe it's the same thing again. So maybe it's D. And then E. A. D. I knew it! Dead! This is a dead! It's unlocked now. Oh there, don't get too excited. The password's dead, remember? Exactly. D, if we're still looking at this in the base minus 9, as in the A being 10, B being 11, C being 12, and so on. That's how I spelled it out. D is 13, E is 14, A is 10, and D again is 13. Which exactly is these Roman numbers. 10 means, the X means 10 in Roman number. A single I is 1, so there's 3 of them, so it's 13. V, IV is 4. Unless if you put it the other way, VI means 6, or V is 5 itself. So here 4, 14. X means 10, here means again 13, so it's dead. Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Geez, you're such an old lady. He's a big dude! You can't be worried about stuff like that. I mean, come on, we got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go and hurry up. Even I'm not sure of that, okay? Alright, it's time we got this thing over with. Wow. Can't get it open. We put in the password. There's the other door. Why? Why I can't open the left? What's on the left? Why can't I open the left? The door opened, and Junpei and the others leaped through it. And no sooner had they done so, it closed. The clang of metal on metal rang out behind them. The sound around the door they just came through slammed shut. Junpei grabbed hold of it with both hands and pulled it with all his strength. And it's locked! Someone locked us in. It looks like it locks automatic. Is there any other way out? No, there's a pile of scrap in the room. That's the other door. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked too. But there is a card reader, right? And perhaps if we find a key card, then we can open the door and leave. That might work, but... Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card? Oh man. Exactly! Oh man! Look at the room they find themselves in. Yep. Nice! It was room full of piles upon piles of all manner of things. The only word that would describe it was chaotic. It was like a tornado that has passed through, followed by a giant who was picked up and shaken the entire room a few times. Goliath! David and Goliath! His heart fell. Clover and Seven looked as though they were about to cry. Don't cry! Well, we can sit down and wait to die if that's what you prefer. I'd rather doubt that, however, so it will be wise to start looking. Hey, haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. Alright, then let's get in. You're so calm. I like you, dude. But still, less in the scientific words for a bit, please. Take our way out! Let my people go! I'm sorry, I just keep doing that. I never used that map up there. Hey, that's the map upstairs! Isn't this the nautical table? Yeah, I feel I've seen this before. This is the map from upstairs! Aye! See? This is the thing from upstairs. I'm not blind. Great. Pipe. think these fans are for ventilation. They're probably there to circulate air, except it's not moving. There's some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CDR monitors that much anymore. Oh god, not those CDRs. Oh crap, there's a pile of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar though. What? Are they? Are they some of these parts of the puzzle we've solved in other rooms? If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Oh. Which trapped himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he needs to use his plan to for food. Friend! There's nothing useful here. No, I just want to check. Jeez. Look, the rest of it here looks like Elvis Presley? Really? How exciting. I don't see anything looks like Elvis Presley facey. I don't see it. There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. In front of Elvis. Wonder what these buttons do. Oh, no. Numbers and then them. Let me see that. Whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on and off. All you gotta do is make sure that all on the cells on the right and the bottom screen go green. I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Sure! It's a piece of paper that Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Hehehe. Stop. Your brother's gonna go nuts on you. Let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. Oh no, I knew it! So A is 10. Wait, what's D? What? Oh, D is wrong. Oh no. Oh, wait, reset. No, it's not. What? 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 Oh no. No. This. I'm missing here. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Ah! It's gonna take me forever. That's your heart. Oh, that's your heart. I need pen and paper.
Give me.
No, I need pen and paper.
No, give me telephone.
Why I need a telephone?
I need the telephone.
But their school is gonna call me. Where's that pen and paper? And this is not nice. This is not nice. I don't want this. This is not nice. Oh no, I know this is what I need. This is what I need. Oh no. This is not a happy ending. No. No. Nope. The game is confusing. Game is confusing. My daughter understands I'm really frustrated with this game. Ow, 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 ow. There's an ant biting me. There's an ant biting me. Oh boy. That did it! Oh my god! It was so lucky! I would have expected of you to me. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, 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 don't get cocky, kid. We don't have time for that. Look at this. Check this out. At the edge of the corner panel, the small lid opened and something came out. What is that? Okay. Metal plate shaped like a shield. There's a cross engraved on it. Okay. So what is it? Ah, you kidding me? I have to find 4 of these? Ah, great. You serious? I just moved my camera. I just barely solved the first one and I don't know how to make the second one. Oh, come on. Is this part on the map now? Something on the front book looks like a compass. Oh no, look like there's a compass on there. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I saw like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions compass that lie to the nautical table. Steering you on the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm gonna use the wheels attached to the side here. Show me now. Of course. Good, I've written down those things here. Oh gosh, maybe I have to run through the instructions. Ah, no. I did until the compass will turn to that. And then, no. What was that again last time? South? Oh no. Then west. Then southwest. Keep forgetting the stop buttons on the same place that you move. Northwest. Okay. Then east. Then north. They're done. Ah, come on, I did it already. Ah. Oh, it's doing reverse. Ah, that's not nice. So it says north. Good, I actually have it in upside down. East. North, east. I actually did wrote one, but that's upside down. North, east. Oh no, I need to read this upside down. Wait. LCD. Good, we have this. Rotation. 180. There. North, east, northwest. I'm correct. Northwest and then east. Southeast. West. East. Last one is east. So just the right east. And then so I know I wrote this by accident because I thought the map was upside down the first time, and now I thought it's upside down again. Ah no. North. What now? Oh gosh. Back. No, I just realized that this is wrong. It's not really written backwards. I'm sorry, it's not really written backwards, but they added an extra thing. They added an east. Because I only read north and then east. So, do it again. South. Daughter's panic poop. South. West. Southwest. I'm doing it again. Northwest. Oh god, almost missed it, sorry. And then east. I just did it for no reason again. North. Then east. Is it done? Okay, ant. Ah, didn't do. Didn't do. Do it again. South. West. Southwest. Northwest. East. North. East. Should be done, right? Ah! You're kidding me! South. West. Southwest. Northwest. East. North. East. Should be done. What am I missing? Why'd I have to do something like that? Oh, okay, you wanna try and sneak peek under my underwear, aren't you? That's impossible. How could I see inside them? You pervert! You're a daddy old man! Whoa, hey, lay off, alright? I'm not an old man. You should be saying that you're not dirty. I'm dirty! Well, let's just solve this one instead. Because the other one's not working the way I want it. Aw. Ah! Then I figured out the Morse code back in the... I don't know Morse code. Dots on the look like this. There are 2 dots on the first, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. Perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. So... maybe I'll run through the... Ah, not again! Yeah. Huh? What? I don't think we're going to find our Aksys hunting guardian on the other side of that thing. Let me handle this. It's okay, that won't budge. I have to admit I'm very curious about what might be hiding on the other side. Great! Maybe we might find a dead mummy. Oh, hello. There's something written on these pieces of paper. Looks like we've got 3 sheets of stuff. File! Oh! Okay. No, I don't want to click there. Wait. I'm getting confused. Okay, pipe. Jeez, everyone. Oh man, my brain's getting broken. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to end this episode here. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see the next part, just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer and hit the like button and subscribe button to punch me in the face. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off saying I am done.